Hey everyone, welcome back to Nails by Sora, or welcome if it's your first time here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Today's going to be a pretty quick video. It may seem like I'm going hyper fast, but I have sped up the video. I am putting on a base coat of this peachy pink color. The name escapes me at the moment, but I'll put all the information down below in the description box. And this comes from another challenge from Blue Rose Nail Talk. And I don't know why I always trip over the name of the group. Blue Rose Nail Talk. And the cards that she drew were for long oval, which I ignored because I didn't want to reshape my nails, so I did long coffin. And the style is French tip. The color is brown, and then the um, um, I guess material, the decoration. I can't think of what the fourth category is at the moment, but basically to do to use fine glitter, kind of like a sugar nail. So I'm a little disappointed because the color I chose for the French nail tip, the sticker and the color itself tend to English words. Put your thoughts together. The color looks more brown than it is. You can see the tag looks very brown, but when you open it up, it's more of like a reddish burgundy. It's got some sort of a shimmer to it, but I felt it was brown enough to count, and I really liked the color and I wanted to use it, so I just went ahead with it. I may end up actually redoing this set because overall I'm a little disappointed with how it came out, the cleanliness of the lines, and everything with the design. And you'll see what I mean later when we get to it. It's a very quick video. I only did 3 nails, and the design is consistent throughout all 3 nails, so I only did 1 or 2 nails on camera. But I did the tip in the burgundy, which is it's actually called whiskey and wine. And then I did a little leaf slash branchy floral motif in white to accent the French manicure smile line, or rather the French tip smile line. And then I brought it down through the base of the nail. And my intention was I have these chrome flakes that are kind of like a coppery brown that I wanted to use to bring more of the brown into the style, or the design rather, and it just wouldn't stick. Because I used, the white that I'm using is Madame Glam's gel paint, and it dries with a non-tacky coat, which you do typically chrome on a no-wipe top coat, but it just wouldn't stick. So I ended up wiping it off and then trying something else, which I then wiped off. I tried chroming powder, and then I ended up deciding just to bring the sugaring aspect into it with the fine glitter. So I went over it with clear clear base coat, and then sugared on top of the white leaves, which not really happy with the way it turned out. But overall, I think the nails are very pretty and would definitely make a very nice fall look to any manicure as an accent nail, or even if you did it on every nail, a slight difference in the way the leaves cross the nail on each finger would be a very nice design throughout. So I did decide to carry the branch motif down through the rest of the nail, as I said before. And I know it's difficult to see it on camera because the tonality of the pink and the white are very similar to each other. But I am doing, I think I did two on each nail, two branches going in opposite directions. And it is really subtle, and you do see it in person, so it came out really nice. And basically what I'm doing is I'm doing kind of like an open parens and a closed parens, and then filling it in kind of to create like an ellipse. And then I'm using whatever polish is left on my brush to drag down towards the stem of the branch so that it creates that connective tissue between the leaf and the branch. And it took me a few tries to do it on the tip. When I did the first nail, I kept having to wipe it off and redo it because it was a little bit too bulky, and I kept getting it all over the place. But I really love, every time I see it on other people's designs, I really love it and want to do it. So I'm glad I decided to tackle it in this set. And here I'm just using like a really tiny Q-tip applicator to try to apply the chrome flakes. And as you can see, it wasn't really sticking. I wiped it off and tried it again, and it wasn't working. So I think what I'll have to do in the future is just use really a no white top coat. And because the gel paints dry too well to be able to really chrome over them. And here I'm just trying to use chrome powder, and it was chroming everything except the leaves. It did create a kind of really nice negative effect, but I didn't want to bring the chrome all the way up. I thought it would be too much, and it didn't really go with the burgundy of the tip of the nail. So now I'm just taking some of that. It's actually velvet matte top coat that I'm using to go over the leaves. I didn't want to use base coat because it leaves a sticky residue, and since I wasn't going to top coat over the sugared effect, I wanted to make sure that the gel polish that I used would dry non-tacky. So I'm using the velvet matte. I'm pouring the sugaring glitter, the sugaring glitter over it, doing a full cure, and then brushing off all of the excess. So I went ahead and I top coated the tips, and that's going to do it for this video. The middle nail just didn't want to stay stuck to the skewer, so it's actually a drink stirrer that has a pineapple on top. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please give me a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you always know when new videos are available. I'm pointing out here the bloatedness of the leaves that I didn't really like the way it turned out. But that's going to do it. As the nail falls off the skewer, I will see you in the next video. Bye.